Hey guys, it's your boy Slow. Welcome back to another episode of Nottingham Forest Career Mode. Yes, I'm back. I know I've been away a while. I haven't done an episode for a while, but I'll blame it on the weather. Yeah, it's too damn hot. I was sweating my bollocks off. I just didn't want to sit down and record my voice and do all this editing in this hot weather. Now, it's a bit cooler now. It's not like 35 degrees. It's about a cool 28, 27 degrees now where I am. So yeah, I'm recording this video and I'll do more as long as the weather permits. I know that's a fucking lame excuse. So anyway, we've got our next match. It's against Newcastle. We're playing at home. It's an accessible team. It's not the hardest team in the league. It's not in the top 5. But yeah, let's do the best we can. I'm confident that we'll beat them. And let's go straight to the match. And here we are, lads. We're playing at home against Newcastle United. We're in 7th place with 45 points. They're in 10th with 40. But look at 5th place. That's where we want to get. Everton's in that place. But surely we can get ahead of Everton in our first season. Come on, if we can't get ahead of Everton, then I'll be pissed. I really want to get into Europe next season, and that's my primary objective. Anyway, let's get straight into the action, and let's get to our first set of highlights. And it didn't take long for Nottingham Forest to have their first chance. Austin Ali starting it off there, receives the ball again, and a nice through ball there to running Asombalonga. Nice run there from him. But what happens? He gets knocked down inside the box, and it's a penalty. A bit of controversy there, 5 minutes into the game, but it's good for us. I'm not going to complain. All that rests with this is that we actually put the ball away into the back of the net, and let's go and see that penalty now. Here's what happened. It was a bit lame, really. I think it was Asombalonga that pushed the player. Oh, no, I didn't... Yeah, I don't know if that was a penalty. But let's go and see what happens. And naturally, it's going to be Asombalonga to take the penalty. Let's see his run up now. I'm going to go to the right-hand side. Let's see if the goalkeeper can save it. It's a nice shot there. It was close. He nearly got his hand to it. But that's Nottingham Forest 1, Newcastle 0. 7 minutes into the game and we've already got an advantage. Let's go and see that replay. It wasn't the best penalty in the world. It didn't have a lot of power. The goalkeeper had time to look at it. He guessed the way he was going to go. He nearly gets his hand to it, but still, it ends up in the back of the net, and that's all that matters. And Asombalonga did a good job there. Great start for Nottingham Forest. And it took almost 20 minutes for Newcastle to have a chance. There wasn't any chances for either side, to be fair. And it's Tiote with a right-footed shot, but it was all over the place. Went well over the bar. He had no accuracy there. And I can't really consider that a good chance from Newcastle United. But that's pretty much all I had so far up until this minute. But Nottingham Forest were having the upper hand today in terms of shots, and Quintero runs straight into the 18-yard box, takes a right-footed shot, but Darlow can't pick it up, but it still goes out for a goal kick there due to the deflection from Quintero. And Darlow, we all remember Darlow, we had him a few seasons back, we couldn't really afford to keep him, but I think we've got a better keeper now. And it's all Nottingham Forest at the moment. Look at this through ball from Kelvin, straight to Quintero. He does a little pirouette here now, takes a left-footed shot straight into the back of the net on the far post. What a goal. That's Nottingham Forest 2, Newcastle 0, and we're not giving them a chance. It's pretty much over, I think. They've had one shot on goal. So far, it's been all Nottingham Forest. Fantastic goal there. What a goal here from Quintero. Nice little turn there. Left-footed shot. Goalkeeper had no chance. It was a nice trajectory right along the ground, making it hard for the goalkeeper. And what a game so far for Nottingham Forest. These 3 points are not going to escape us now, surely. And to be fair, it's been a pretty boring match, no chances from either side, but Newcastle wanted to get their revenge, and Ibisevic now making a run down the right-hand side, gets knocked over, and they get a penalty this time. Let's hope we can save it, you never know. I prefer to have a clean sheet for the sake of my goalkeeper rating, but you know, it's one goal, we can still hang on to it and hopefully still win this match. But you know, it's going to be a tough last few minutes because they're going to push it to get that equaliser. Let's see how they get on. And it's Begovic to take the penalty. I'm going to go left with the keeper. Let's see what happens. He goes top left corner, but absolutely misses it. It goes well over the bar there. I don't know what he was thinking. This would have been a perfect opportunity for them to get back into the game, but he tries to take a fancy penalty and misses. And now this just cements the result that Nottingham Forest will end up winning 2-0. Maybe more. Let's hope more. Let's see what Kelvin does here. He's got the pace. Oh, and it's saved there by their defence. And finally, Newcastle decide to pick it up, and they're going to have another chance here. Colaccini with a header. Sissoko, it drops. It's a bit of a confusion. And Colaccini takes a shot, deflects. They try to get it back in, but straight into the hands of Butland. What a safe keeper. I don't know what he was doing there. He put it to his feet. But look what happens now. It's Tesh with the possession. It's a nice through ball there to Quintero. He's got the pace. Nobody's going to catch him. He's going to dribble it straight into the 18-yard box. Left-footed shot. It was a trick shot. I don't know if you saw that, but what a goal from Quintero. This guy is breaking all sorts of records in the Premier League. He's the top scorer at the moment. He's worth an absolute fortune, and yet again he scores a goal. I cannot say this enough. If you don't have him in your career mode, get him in any career mode. It doesn't matter if you're playing with Nottingham Forest, any damn team you want, even Man United. I know he's only 70-odd rated, but he's definitely worth it. Look at that with his other foot just behind his leg. What a goal there. What a goal. It was a fake shot goal. Fantastic. It's Nottingham Forest 3 and Newcastle 0. We've got the 3 points, let's face it. Beautiful goal. And after the restart of the game, Newcastle decide to have a chance. They were playing a lot better now anyway. Sissoko passes it to Tiote, has a shot, the goalkeeper can't get his hand to it, and Anita scores with his head, making it Nottingham Forest 3, Newcastle 1. And yeah, I mean, it's 86 minutes, 87 now into the game. And it seems like they can't come back from this. Surely they can't come back from this. And I still feel secure that we're going to get the 3 points. But look at that. It's a calamity there. I don't know what our defence was doing. We weren't covering the player. He gets his head to it. And fair play. I mean, they deserve something out of this match. It's more of a consolation goal. I don't even know if the player scored it or whether it was our defender. But yeah, 3-1. And then I was time wasting, playing like an idiot, passing the ball around, and Sissoko takes the ball, takes this shot, unfortunate for him, gets the bar, but Cabella's there, and he puts it straight into the back of the net, and now I'm getting worried. I'm thinking, right, I need to keep possession, there's no way they're going to come back from this. It's 90 minutes, this should be it, right? This should be it. And I was praying for it to be, but at the end of the match, Tiote with a nice cross, I was shitting myself, but I managed to clear the ball, and it was an offside anyway. My heart nearly came out of my chest, and Butler now with a goal kick, waiting for that whistle to go, so I'm just passing the ball around, being really cautious, and the referee blows the whistle for the end of the match. Wow, that was a really tense last few minutes. They could have scored, they could have come back into it. To be fair, if they got that penalty, if they'd scored it, it would have been 3-3, so I'm really happy that guy decided to go absolutely mental and try and go for a glory penalty there. But yeah, it was a tough match towards the end. They only really picked it up in the final third of the second half, but we managed to stop them and get those vital 3 points to hopefully get us into the top 5 position. There we go. Man of the match, Quintero, 8.6, as always, absolute beast. Anyway, let's go into the second half, into the next match. And as soon as we go back to the boardroom, we find out that Tesh is injured for 2 weeks. We could have done without that, as our next opponent is going to be tough. Look at that, it's Manchester City. It couldn't have been a harder team to lose, one of our first 11. But yeah, Manchester City, we always do our best against them. I think we've beaten them a couple of times and we've drawn with them, so we're not the best team for them to play against. So let's see how I do. Anyway, let's go straight into our next match and see what happens. And here we are, lads, playing against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. They're actually ahead of us now. They were pretty low in the table earlier on in the season, but they've made a comeback as expected. You would expect a team like Manchester City to be top 5, at least top 5, because top 3 ain't out of the question either. But yeah, we're going to give it our best shot. They've got some amazing players. We just really can't compare when you talk players, individual talent. The only player I think in my team that could probably fit into the Man City squad is Quintero, sorry. And yeah, but he's still a bit short for them. They like big, strong players. But yeah, let's go straight into the highlights and see how we do. And it doesn't take long for Manchester City to show their protagonism. And what's going to happen here is Negredo's going to get the ball, take a left-footed shot, and of course Butland couldn't get his hand to it, and it goes out for a corner. So dangerous times for Nottingham Forest right at the beginning of the game. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. They've got a bunch of fast players. Negredo's got a really good, powerful, accurate shot. Let's see if we can defend this corner and stop them from getting to us. There you go, nice safe hands from Butland. And a few minutes later, they're on us again. This time it's Navas with the possession, passes it to Milner, takes a shot. Again, Butland cannot hold on to the ball, and it's another corner. So yeah, everyone in they're attacking, at least they're attacking, is absolutely fantastic. I'm having a hard time. I can't even get any of the possession. I'm just hoping that I'll get them on a counter-attack, pass it to Quintero, he'll outrun their defence. That's what I'm hoping. But for now, it's all Manchester City. Let's see if we can clear this. No, the ball is still hanging around the box there. Manchester City keeps getting the ball back, but we finally managed to clear it. And they keep coming at us. It's Manchester City again on the attack. It's only been 13 minutes and they've had 3 shots. And this time it was Brian, but it was wide off the near post. Not as dangerous as the previous, but still I'm really on edge at the moment. And it's still Man City. It's pretty much the Man City show. They've still got all the possession. All of the dangerous attacks have come from Man City. And now it's Ruiz leaving it for Toure. Toure with the possession. Ruiz again takes a shot, but wide off the near post there. And still not one attack from Nottingham Forest. And finally, we have a bit of possession. We go on the attack. Kelvin down the right wing here, lining up across there for Patterson. He takes it, and it's a goal. What a goal there from Patterson. The least likely player to score a goal at the moment is the one that smashes it straight into the back of the net. Great play there from Kelvin. Nice run. Their left back wasn't going to catch Kelvin in that position. Patterson was there at the right time. I don't know if it just touched him or if he actually tapped it in. Let's go and see that replay. But what a shocker for Man City when they were expecting to go 1-0 up with all those. He actually shot it in. It was actually a tap in. What a goal there. Yeah, Man City expecting to be thrashing us at the moment, to be honest, with all of their shots that they've had. They've been the dominant team throughout, and we managed to get back into this game, or at least go ahead in this game. And it's shocking for the Man City fans, and I'm sure that they're going to start shaking now. And it's Man City on the attack again. They're going to be harder to defend against now. They're going to be all over the place. But Zabaleta shoots wide off the near post there. But they're going to come at us hard, and it's going to be really difficult to keep it at this scoreline. And David Silva takes the corner for Man City, and we managed to clear it somewhat. It's still hanging around the area, but look what happens now. Kelvin picks up the ball in this dangerous position. They've only got one defender left. We're outrunning him, but he's starting to lose his pace. He just needs to hold on to it. He pirouettes, and it's a left-footed shot straight into the back of the net. And would you believe it? You are going to write books about this in the future. Tell them to shut up. There's too many Man City fans in this stadium. What a goal from Kelvin. He didn't give up. His pace was going down a bit towards the end. It looked like the Man City defender was going to catch him, but Kelvin managed to outrun him and put the ball straight into the back of the net. That pirouette helped, and it's now Nottingham Forest 2, Man City 0, or the other way around because we're playing away. What a fantastic match it is for Nottingham Forest at the moment. It's clearly just mistakes that Man City are making in the defence. They're attacking lights quite high. So it's leaving gaps for us to counter-attack, and with people like Kelvin and Quintero, it's very dangerous to do that against. What a game. and Nottingham Forest were starting to get a little bit more comfortable, and Patterson makes this nice cross in, and who's there? Lansbury puts it straight into the back of the net, making it Manchester City 0, Nottingham Forest 3. You can't write about this, you can't hear this on the radio. This is something that would happen once in a lifetime. What a game. Our team has improved considerably, and we're well on our way to try and catching up Everton in that fifth place in the league. It's important for us, but what a game so far. Lansbury, the man to do it, to completely finish off this game. It's going to be hard to see Man City get back into this. What a match. I couldn't have asked for better. Of course, Man City were never going to give up, and Reeves picks up the ball here, goes towards the right-hand side. Navas is there waiting for it, and he's going to cross the ball in, and Yaya Toure is waiting for it, and puts it straight into the back of the net. Butland had no chance. Is this the beginning of the comeback? I mean, Man City did score before half-time, and they're not an easy team to stop scoring. They're a team that could come back into this game, so I'm a little bit nervous now. You just can't count a team like Man City out at this stage. And just before half-time, we had a wonderful set of opportunities here. I really can't believe we didn't put any of these in the back of the net. Assombalonga there with the rebound, but he couldn't get the accuracy, and it remained Manchester City 1, Nottingham Forest 3. What a scoreline, and let's see how we do in the second half. Surely there can't be any more goals for Nottingham Forest. Lansbury with the cross in. Quintero wasn't there, but Assombalonga was, and that makes it 4-1 for Nottingham Forest. Everyone is scoring. Do you hear me? And what a wonderful finish there from Assombalonga. He reacted quickly. He saw that ball wasn't going to get to Quintero. He was there waiting for it in the far post and slotted it straight into the back of the net. This is a dream scoreline for Nottingham Forest. Look at Quintero, it just bounced off a defender, but he puts it straight into the near post, along the ground. No way the goalkeeper was going to get to it. And what a goal there for Nottingham Forest, and what a fantastic match so far. I would never believe this scoreline if someone told me. Never. And surely that was it for Nottingham Forest. It couldn't be another goal. It's impossible. But look at this run from Quintero. He's an absolute beast. He's got a few people coming up to him to help him. Silva then back to Quintero, and he slots it in on the far post. 5-1 for Nottingham Forest against Manchester City. We're going to get them to go down the table. We're going up. We're rising up, hopefully. What a run there from Quintero. If I haven't said it enough times, buy this guy. Buy him. He is worth every penny. You can get him for $4 million at the beginning of the career mode. He's just absolutely amazing. And that's over for Man City. There's no way they're going to come back from this. The 3 points are pretty much guaranteed, surely. And yes, they are. The whistle blows and Manchester City loses 1-5. What a match that was. That's the kind of match that they write in the history books. Seeing this in real life is probably a bit unrealistic, but I swear to God that in this game it's very rare for a team like Nottingham Forest to beat Manchester City when the game is set to world class. That is an absolute achievement. We absolutely destroyed them, and hopefully these will get us the points that we need to get into 5th place. But first of all, let's go and see the player ratings. Jamie Patterson got 8.9, Kelvin 8.5, Quintero the lowest rating, even though he did that blistering run and scored that amazing goal. Look at the ratings for Man City. They're doing terribly in the league at the moment. And let's go and see the table. And there we go, lads. We're not quite there, but we're very close. We just need Everton to draw or lose a match for us to keep winning. Hopefully we'll play them. I don't know if we've played them in the second half of the season yet, but it's getting towards the end, and it's crucial that we maintain this winning streak to manage to get into that top 5 position. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode. Keep leaving your likes, keep leaving your comments, and subscribe. And that's about it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.